Today, we'll be showing how to rebuild a half-inch drive bluePOWER 120-tooth ratchet. But the rebuild process is the same for quarter-inch and 3/8 drive sizes as well. The main thing to remember is practice and be patient. Take your time. Pause and rewind where you need to. To get started, take out the screws to remove the faceplate. You may need to tap the anvil on the work surface. In an instance where the ratchet anvil has broken off, it's time to get slightly more creative in the removal of the faceplate. If impacting the head on a work surface or a soft face hammer does not release the faceplate, try using a pair of locking pliers to grab onto as much of the remaining anvil as you can. This will help you give leverage to remove the faceplate as shown in this example. Remove the ratchet hub while holding the lower pawl in place. This will keep the assembly intact. Remove the lower pawl. Sometimes the ball bearing will be inside. Use a pick or pliers to remove the pawl spring. Remove the selector switch from the backside of the ratchet. There's a ball bearing underneath you need to be mindful of. Use a pick or another tool to press against the switch to ensure you don't lose it. Shown here is the spring inside of the trigger that holds tension on the lower ball. Now you have a fully disassembled ratchet. Clear the inside of any debris or grease. To reassemble your ratchet, you will need a repair kit. It will have everything you need to make your ratchet good as new. Be mindful not to lose any pieces of the kit. They are all essential for the following steps. The first step of the rebuild process is applying a light coating of the supplied synthetic grease to the inside of the ratchet housing. Take this time to apply a light coating of grease to the new ratchet hub. This ensures a smooth action. You will be installing this soon. Next, add a coating of grease on the new O-ring. Then, insert it into the recess slot on the hub. Next, dab a small amount of grease around the selector switch, specifically inside of the cavities to help hold the springs in place during assembly. Put the smaller of the two springs into the bottom cavity of the selector switch. Next, place the ball on top of the spring. Apply grease as needed to help hold the ball and spring together. Using a straight pick, compress the spring and ball and slide the selector switch into place. To install the pawl, put the switch in the neutral position. This will make installation much easier. Like before, use a drop of grease on the ball of the switch. Use a pick or pliers to place the correct spring on the selector switch. With the other ball in the bottom of the pawl, carefully place the pawl on the spring. Compress and hold it in place. While keeping pressure, insert the hub. Replace the faceplate and secure it with 2 star screws torqued approximately to 16 inch-pounds. The last step is to test the ratchet and ensure that it's working properly. Your ratchet is now ready to be used.